Hey, good evening everybody. My name is Antonio Graceffo. I'm the author of The Monk from Brooklyn, and I'm also the host of the web TV show Martial Arts Odyssey. But today we're talking about linguistics, so we're not going to be doing any boxing. Alright, I studied applied linguistics in Germany at University of Mainz in Germersheim. That was applied linguistics, which is actually translation and interpreting. And after I came to Asia, I studied at AUA in Thailand, which is a school for learning Thai. And what I discovered after I got there was that this particular school in Thailand is using a method called ALG, which is automatic language growth. And when I was a student at university, we had to read about all these different methods, all these different language acquisition methods that they had invented, and it was one of the ones we read about, so I was really excited to get to see it. Basically, this was developed by Dr. J. Marvin Brown. He's an American, and it goes all the way back to the 1960s, I believe. And it was based on language acquisition theories, or several theories which come before, which are generally called the natural way. And all of you in here, you're in a very unique situation now. You're doing your MBA in Taiwan. I almost said Thailand. You're doing your MBA here in Taiwan, but you're all from different countries. Why don't we just very quickly just say your name and your country and what languages you speak.
Aaron from Canada, born in Montreal, so I grew up speaking English and French.
I'm Oscar, come from South Africa, born in Taiwan, so therefore made in Taiwan, proud in South Africa, can speak English, a little bit of Afrikaans there, and these my 2 years here, I can understand most of Taiwanese. So,
my name is Chika, I'm from Indonesia and I speak Indonesian.
Go ahead.
Yeah, my name is Dai. I'm from Germany. My parents are from, well, my mom is from Hong Kong, my father is from China. And my native language is German, and I actually came here to study Chinese.
Hi, I'm JR. I'm from the Philippines. In the Philippines, we speak two languages, Filipino and English. And currently, I'm studying Chinese.
Okay, and who's the greatest boxer in the world?
Of course, it's Manny Pacquiao. Yeah.
Hi, my name is Christina. I'm from the Philippines, and as JR said, we speak Filipino and English.
Great. Okay.
My name is Jason. I'm from the States, and I speak English and Chinese.
My name's Antonio, and I'm an alcoholic. My name's Antonio, and my parents are Sicilian, but I grew up in a part of New York where I really grew up exposed to or speaking Italian, Spanish, and English my whole life, and then did most of my university studies in Germany for a period of years. So, all right. Anyway, ALG. ALG is a natural language acquisition method. Now, a lot of you are also teaching language, or you're studying Chinese. Now, those of you who are studying Chinese, is it very different than the way you learned English?
Actually, I don't really remember when did I learn English.
Okay, that was the answer I was hoping I was going to hear. English right now in the world is being taught from children all the way up, isn't it? And whereas when we walk into a Chinese classroom, we're adults. For most of us, that's the situation. Even if English is not your native tongue, you've been studying it for so long, and especially Indonesians, Malaysians, Brunei, so many countries now where if you're planning to attend university, you start with English very early on. And most of these people, as adults, and I'll say to them, do you remember learning? They don't even remember it. So it's almost being learned like a second mother tongue, which is not the case with your Chinese. Chinese, you go and you actually sit in class and you do class stuff. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The thing is, I don't really pay attention to my teacher, and I just watch. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Yeah, but I just watch televisions, and like so many movies are American movies, Indonesian. So that's why how I learn it.
Okay, excellent. Oh, you're giving me so much good stuff. This is what ALG is about. ALG, automatic language growth. And what this method says is that we learn by listening, not by speaking. We don't learn by practicing, we learn by listening. And you watch American TV or you watch movies that were in English. And a lot of the Asians, they're watching the movies in English, and this is how they're learning the language. Well, how do you think American kids learn English?
Sesame Street.
Sesame Street. They're watching TV. It's the same experience. It's the same experience. And that's how English is learned. But how about Chinese? How many of you go home every night and you're watching 2 hours of Chinese TV? Okay, you're a good student. Okay. Most of us aren't, though. We're not doing it that way. It's not being learned that way. All right, so if we look at the effectiveness of learning English, every one of you has learned English to a level that you're able to sit in lectures in accounting and finance and managerial accounting and I don't know what else, differential, module, modified linguistic, collateralized securities or something, and you're doing all that in English. Could you do it in Chinese? No. Okay. Why? And this is what ALG asks. It goes, why? And why do we just accept that when we go learn another language, you won't learn it very well? Hey, how many of you have ever heard children learn languages faster than adults? Who's heard that? Okay. Let the record show, everyone raised their hand. Okay, who believes it? Do you believe it? Okay, some of you, some believe it, some don't. And those of you that are taking probability and statistics, if we put a 7-year-old in your probability and statistics class, would he do better than you? I know, better than Aaron, yeah. Would a 7-year-old learn probability and statistics better than an adult?
No.
Would a 7-year-old, okay, if he gets in the boxing ring with me, 7-year-old, come on, they learn faster. He's going to be better than me. No. No. Okay, I sit and I write characters for 5 hours. Could you get an American 7-year-old to sit and write characters for 5 hours?
No.
And is there any other way to learn characters?
No.
There's no other way to learn characters. You have to sit, and so how's he going to learn faster than me? So what we found is that people believed children learn faster, and now almost every leading linguist is saying it's not true. The only advantage that children have, and this is a maybe children are better at acquiring a native-like accent. But even that's up for debate. But that's the only thing that's still up for debate. Children learn languages more quickly is not true. I take Thailand, where I studied. You get a father, comes to Thailand, he's going to be the manager of a computer company. They're paying him a big salary, he's got a big apartment, he's got a driver. Does the company want him staggering through the day with his Thai phrase book when they're paying him 150 US an hour? Or do they pair him up with Thai work partners who all speak to him in English? Obviously, yeah, the second one, number 2. Okay, so they put him with the English-speaking, okay, and the wife, either she's working, she's not working, she's doing whatever she's working, and what are the kids doing? They're going to school all day, every day with Thai kids. And what are they doing after school? They're playing with Thai kids. And the wife and the husband, they're probably going to Thai class at night, 2 hours twice a week. And at the end of a year, they're at the airport going, that's amazing. My kids just absorbed that language like it was nothing. You know, I've been here a year, they've been here a year, I don't know anything, and look at my kids, they're nearly fluent. Like, what were your kids doing? They were going to school all day, every day with other Thai kids, and then after school they were playing with Thai kids. And when you're an adult working in a foreign country, you come home at night, you know, you're exhausted, just like you would be from your job back in your country. And do you want to sit and try and study for 2 hours or 3 hours? So those of you that are doing your MBA, honestly, those of you who are not already Chinese native speakers, how many of you were able, in the 2 years of your MBA, you're actually able to learn Chinese? Okay, so why? What was more important to you? Did you realize you're going to have to choose? Yeah, you're going to have to choose. It was either your MBA or your Chinese language. It was going to have to be one or the other, and you chose for the MBA, which is fine. You know, there's no problem. But then somebody has that experience, and then they look at a kid and they go, wow, children learn so much faster. It's like, no, children don't have jobs. Children don't have all the other external issues that you have learning a language.